And then I say, no, fuck that. I've got a family to go home to. You understand? I've got my daughter at home. That's crazy. Fuck you.
And giving instead of like just focusing on receiving, just trying to spread it. By giving, you're actually receiving something on the inside.
Yeah.
So Sweden, what do you think about Sweden?
It's a good place, to be honest with you. I didn't like it, to be honest with you at the start. No. I was like, fuck this place.
Hello.
What's up? Yo, Mr. Cockney.
How you doing, mate? All right, yeah?
Cockney,
I'm good.
Nice. It's good to be here.
Back with another episode of the Janfjord brothers.
It's going to be a crikey. No, that's
Australian.
No, but a British one, yeah.
We had the Australian.
A proper British in the house.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
British. A Cockney, as you said.
Cockney.
But first,
Cockney.
you always got to do this one.
He's been
I'll
waiting.
pretend, innit? Because I've been waiting.
I've waited. Yeah, that's what the guy, Alex, did the last podcast as well. So we always got to...
You got patience, I haven't. Yeah. We just learned something.
Caffeine addict.
Yeah.
He's literally been waiting for like, I don't know, how many?
An hour?
No, it's more. Like we were here like 10:30. And now it's like 12, I think.
I was here,
Yeah, so it technically issues here, but...
hopefully it's fixed by now.
It's solved.
Yeah.
So we have a big man here today, a British lad.
Yes. Nice. From Barking and Dagenham.
Barking and Dagenham.
Yeah.
Mm. So we actually met up at the gym.
Exactly.
And I found you to be an interesting character.
Okay, that's good.
You bring a lot of good energy to the gym. And a big man.
Big man things, yeah?
Big, tall, wide, strong.
Big man things,
yeah. Because there's two of you, two British guys at the gym, and you're like, oh, two British knights.
Yeah.
So when you see you're like, okay, that's strength.
We should link
you
them
just
up with
ensued it. You just ensued, like you expose like the strength vibe. When you
imagine those dudes who like link them up with the Boo Hurt Club, you know?
Yeah, like I told you about the knights.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, if you went there, like oh, there's guys like a little bit taller and same height as you, like.
Yeah,
that would be fun.
It'd be good.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah. You can get your inner aggressions out.
Just watch your knees because they attack the knees with the weapons.
Yeah, okay.
The shins as well, like they fucking smash them up. And I like big bruises or
just fucking through slaying.
Yeah, like smacking the living shit out of your ankles and stuff. Yeah, as well. Yeah. But I really love your accent. Like. It's like a movie kind of accent. Whenever you look at like a proper, not like Harry Potter style, but you know, like when you see like real life movies about British people, it's like
always brings back to Harry Potter.
Yeah.
How are you?
Yeah.
None of that,
Wingardium.
None of that, mate.
Don't say this. Wingardium Leviosa.
I cannot say that, mate. It's against my fucking moral code, mate. Fuck that.
The Stoic code.
Yes.
Oh, Harry, you're the chosen one.
Yeah.
So we talked a lot about mindset.
Yeah.
And usually it's something that's derived through living life and going through ups and downs and hard times and whatever you can grasp the insight from it.
But so let him introduce himself first.
Yeah.
So who are you? Where are you from? How did you end up here?
My name's Mitchell, and I come from Barking and Dagenham. We support West Ham, the football club. You have to support West Ham where I'm from. We don't survive, you know what I mean? But my father's topped them. Football is instilled in the roots.
Yeah.
Bare knuckle fighting is like very much like the lifestyle where I come from. Pub culture and crime.
Oh.
And just boys being boys kind of lifestyle. So lived a little roller coaster lifestyle. I lost my father when I was 7 years old to death. So yeah. So,
but how did it pass?
He passed he had a car accident and then he had a brain hemorrhage. So it was kind of like a sudden one. So yeah, life deals us some hands sometimes. But you know, from we find ourselves. You know, we find how to be a man. That's all right. Life's tough. That's not easy.
That's a big thing. That like losing your father that young, it affects you deeply. I think
100%. 100%. Oh man. But I think it builds good character as well. Do you know what I mean? It's like you have to go and search and discover and
find
what I mean?
Shit. Yeah, I love it, man.
Yeah. So it's good. But you can fire away, ask questions, and you'll get to know me a little bit more and dig around.
That's the thing I wanted, because you like the mindset that I was getting to is the reason that I really wanted to have you on the podcast.
Yeah.
because you have this great outlook that I think could help a lot of people. Because when we're younger, we don't really have it, as you said. You have to go through some stuff to really form it.
Yeah.
And I think when you don't have a present father, it takes you a little bit longer to get there. But if you have like a good upbringing, you get there faster.
Yeah.
Without the trauma, perhaps.
Yeah.
You can still have trauma, of course, but you get there faster. You probably don't have to go as far off the deep end to get that insight. So that's what I want to get to. Like your life in England, you told me like about crime and you went to prison. Yeah. If you want to talk about that.
For sure.
Yeah. So why did that happen? Like, and when did you change your ways?
Well, it's a big fucking topic and a big fucking story. But I think when I'm like 12, 13 years old, it was when I first got arrested, you know? So we don't need to talk about the crimes or anything like that because they're just very little innocent crimes, right?
Yeah.
But, you know, you just get, like my brother, say for instance, he'll be more a computer guy, where me, I'll be more out on the street kind of guy. So I'll go out, play football, but then start hanging around, smoking cigarettes, smoking a bit of weed. And then, you know, we need a bit of weed, so we need to get £10 or something. So we need to go and find some money. Like mum will only give us £1 or something. So then we crack on, do a little bit of crime, theft or whatever, and a bit of joyriding in cars, you know. And things escalate, you know, this become a bit of an addiction as well, this high.
Joyriding?
Yeah, joyriding cars and stuff, motorbikes.
When you steal a car or something?
Yeah, exactly.
Have you not done that?
And give it a good old go.
Yes.
I have never done.
Really? Yeah, but I grew up with like Arabs, like my friends, close in when I was younger, and we used to like borrow one of their parents' cars, and we were like 10 years old. We were like, oh shit, and we crashed it, and we're like, oh, just leave it. Just leave it
there. Insurance claim, thank you.
Yeah, but we did fucked up shit. We brought like I'm not gonna take it away, but like baseball bat and just did stupid shit with cars, and we idiots. Yeah, but continue. Yeah,
just you get lost in the cycle of it, and these things become appealing because that's what you're around, basically. So I don't know no different.
Environment,
this is the environment that I've put myself in. Like no one's to blame for it because I was entertained by it, right? And it seemed good, and everyone was doing it. So,
but was it like someone you looked up to, like some male figure?
Yes, look. Like from young, like movies and stuff like this, like football movies or crime. Like in my town, you'd be like a bare knuckle fighter, it'd be like or a gangster would be the celebrity. So you'd like kind of look up to these people and want to be like these people, right? You know, like there's a guy called Roy Shaw or something like that, like a bare knuckle fighter, crime, security guard, and they used to deal with drugs and stuff like that. So, and enforce and steal stuff and ask for protection and stuff like, you know, stuff like this. So this like was exciting, you know, so, you know, you get intrigued by this lifestyle. So that's what I left by. Like,
it's interesting when you say like movies and stuff, because I know like basically your whole upbringing is like, you know, these hooligan movies are like the... Yeah.
But not live by like the hooliganism
code. No, but
kind
of like the whole culture.
Yeah, for sure. There's a lot of crime where I live, Barking and Dagenham, but there's a lot of good as well. Like, do you know what I mean? So my brother done all right. He's in the banking industry, and me, I decided to choose a different path. Do you know what I mean? But you know, I think I'm a nice individual as well. But I just turned into a character. Do you know what I mean? I just become something. You know.
You adjust to your circumstances, I guess.
Yeah, for sure.
But do you feel true to who you are now? Like, when did you get that insight? Because we usually grow up thinking we are someone or something. But did you have a moment maybe where you just realized this isn't me?
Yeah, for sure. There's many moments. It's like you're just dealing with anxiety consistently throughout your whole life. You're so unaligned.
Yeah.
So it's just like... Then drugs come into the issue, alcohol and stuff like this. So you this is solving the solution, like some solving, but just keep numbing it basically.
Takes you from reality, takes you away from it.
Yeah. So then now I live with it, but I do the things and work towards better paths or something.
Yeah.
You know, I have anxiety today coming here today. You know, this is a tough challenge to be on a podcast and then let it be released. But doing uncomfortable things and stuff like this, I think that's part of the journey for me today. So, I written like a little thing that what I'm gonna do in a year, and one was to do a podcast. But these things keep happening to me, like they just landed on my feet. Like you, come on to the podcast or something. Everything that I've set out to do this year is going that way. Do you know what I mean? And new doors are opening. So this new lifestyle, which is all new to me, is really nice. And I'm meeting really nice people along the way with really kind hearts and beautiful things. So I'll just keep giving out more beautiful things.
So if you want some reassurance, every time someone is like a little bit iffy, but if they feel like they've said something or whatever, usually let people, listen through before
you can listen to the
it.
podcast, and then you can say, this maybe we can
so if there's something like
take away from the podcast,
so you don't have any anxiety or anything after, like, maybe I shouldn't have said it or whatever, So
we've done it two times.
Anyway,
we've done it 2 times.
Yeah, it was good. Yeah, for sure. Just far away. But like, I believe in service, you understand? Like service to the other, like people like yourself, just being kind out there, maybe being...
It's very Christ-like.
Yeah. Why not, should I not serve other people, right?
Yeah.
And then like, it's good for me, like really and truly, like I have a purpose to just be nice out there, where I've not been so nice to myself and nice to other people. Like there's so many benefits with it, You get paid in abundance from it, and I've seen it, I've witnessed it.
It's so important to remember that you are not the person you were 10 years ago. You are a new version of yourself every day.
Yeah, for sure. Yesterday is yesterday.
So I mean, some people are like living in the past, and they can't really see themselves as anything else than their past. So today maybe, like in the past you hurt people or whatever. And today you are a better person, and you are not really, you're trying to be a benefit to people instead,
Yeah.
And it's as they say, there's a reason why the windscreen on the front of the car is bigger than the back one, because you're going forward. You're not supposed to live in the past.
No, exactly.
You can learn from the past, but you're not supposed to live there. You're supposed to
it's disturbing, isn't it?
You're supposed to look forward.
Yeah, we can go in and reflect on it. And learn on these things. We can address them. Not just keep opening up the wounds and not addressing them.
Not opening the wounds and being wounded every time you see the past. Like try to use it as fuel and try to use it as a inspiration and a lesson.
This is a driving. This was to drive you. Yeah. You understand?
So you can see I have done that, and I know I shouldn't do that anymore. Or
I think a big part we talked about as well is martial arts.
Yeah, I love
it. Like for people that really don't like,
you do maybe
I did as a young child.
Yeah,
for sure.
Like really lack this guidance, or has a problem at home, or anything that they have a problem with, go to a martial arts gym.
Yeah,
whatever it is. When we talked about you in prison, you got these books, right?
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, we just. We read, I can't pronounce his name, but I told you, I'm BJ Penn, obviously, and the other ones in this generation. So, I'll just, Mum bring the books in, because you used to be able to get books and magazines, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The ones you find out in the woods.
And different kind of
and Game Boys and stuff like that. But, we could practice. I was practicing with my cellmate and stuff like that, like, because it would be like step by step into jiu-jitsu and like submission, like wrestling and stuff like that. So that was good. But my uncle used to teach me and my brother and my cousins from young, when it was like semester tiden, like summer. Summer. What do you call this in vacation? Yeah. We call it 6 weeks holiday in England.
Semester.
Like for when the kids have a break from school, right?
But then you can say semester to like different things. But usually when you say like semester, is like, your 6 week break. Generally,
So, and then like my uncle used to have us maybe Tuesday or Wednesday. I don't know what day, but he'll gather us all there and teach us all kung fu and everything like that. But more, me and my brother, he took us more on board, like privately. Yeah. And then he just had us kicking each other and punching each other like in the legs, like torturing us, Pat, pat. A big black man, his name's Norman, he used to be a big bouncer, and he was a good person to look up to as a father figure. He's been probably the most greatest wisdom in my life, but I didn't see it like through growing up. But what he was doing, it was implementing little seeds of growth. Do you know what I mean?
That's
like, this man, it's just like, whoa. But then I was looking at the wrong people, like the alcoholics and the other people that I would look up to in father figure, because I didn't have one, but really and truly this man had more to give.
Yeah.
But I took it on board now. Now it's at the right time. So cheers to my Uncle Norman. You know?
That's such a big thing.
Yeah.
That when you can use something, maybe not at the moment, but when it comes to you later in life, when you go through something, you're like, oh, wow, now it's inside. Now I can use it. Now I can really reflect on it.
Yeah. But he has much wisdom.
That's why it's so important with father figures. Like, I think that is like one of the biggest reasons why today's society is going so high wire, because the father figures aren't really in the home anymore in the same way it was before. So like me and my brother, it's like we did the same thing. We had like a fragmented father figure. Like you took from many different males. Like if it's
we're taking snippets like from everywhere.
It's like from an influencer, if it's like from some random teacher, or it's like from many snippets from many. So it's like what he said before, where if you had a real father figure in the home, you those lessons would come faster, so you wouldn't have to learn them by yourself and trip over all the little things.
Well, he could have done a lot of them along the way, and then you could have made new ones, right?
Yeah. So when you would have been like 20, 25, you would have been like as wise as when you are like 35, you know. So
yeah. It's good. But like me, I'm a father, 7 years old, and I'm telling you, it's the greatest thing. Like it gives me real purpose in life. It really does. And you're a father also.
I have a daughter. She's 9.
Yeah, exactly. So, but like at the start of it, maybe like with my martial arts, I wanted to introduce this martial arts with my daughter, but I was a bit too more pushy on the pushy side. But like then she's only doing it for the sake of to please me. Yeah. But then after the 10 sessions of like the Muay Thai and stuff like that, I said, do you want to do it anymore? She was like, no. Okay. So I respected the no. And then years come down the line, and now she's like, as it goes, I want to go and do some karate and la, la, la. Okay, cool. Then I give her the tools and just let her go along life in her direction.
Yeah.
I just guide her and show her like a better version of myself. Do you know what I mean? Instead of telling, like you must do, understand like this direction.
Yeah. And supporting is
supporting.
Very important.
And just being there, being present in these moments. The moments that I get given, like I'm not there 24 hours a day. But if I get half an hour, I make sure the half an hour is quality and is good. You know what I mean? But I've got stuff to do also in life.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? We're all busy doing things. But, little moments of like letting her know that I'm here.
Yeah. I think it's important that, as a parent, you're not really pushing your agenda on them. It's like the most important thing I feel like you need to teach your kids is like emotional regulation and understanding, situations and people, and like not really pushing things on them, but making them have the tools to handle with everyday situations. Like anger and other people and circumstances. I usually tell my daughter like you can never like control other people. You can only control how you yourself react.
Yes, yeah.
So things like that is like those snippets which I never got that she will get. It's interesting.
Just dropping little wisdom bombs on her,
yeah.
That's actually they say that a lot of stoicism.
Yeah.
Like being calm and centered in a situation where you can't control it.
Yeah.
The only thing you control is yourself. As you said. That's a big part of stoicism.
Yeah.
And although you subscribe to that as well, stoicism.
Yeah, for sure.
It speaks to you like naturally. You don't really seek it out, but you just. For me, naturally, I lived by. A lot of what it speaks about stoicism. Yeah. And you just like it spoke to me. I'm like, okay, I've actually tried to live like that with virtue and strength and honor, whatever that entails, but like being a good human being and, as you said, leaving people's lives better and giving instead of like just focusing on receiving, just trying to spread it. By giving, you're actually receiving something on the inside.
Yeah. And
you're feeling good about what you're doing. Yeah. And I think that's a big part of what you're talking about as well.
Yeah. Aiming for the highest good. Yeah. Living by a good, like high moral standard, basically. But one thing I live by in the mornings and my days is like memento mori. Yeah, it's like remember, like death, basically. Remember, I must die. It's like this could be my last day. So should I live in like negative thought process and give out negative energy to people, or should I give out kindness and love and, good things? So I'm best off giving it out like today we've used in a nice way, right?
Where do you think morality comes from?
You describe it. Like,
no, I'm interested in what do you think it comes from?
I don't know. It's a deep one. I'm not like a I don't know.
But you're like subjective. Where in your life did you really start to feel like your morality was?
What morality? Please explain.
No, but like you started feeling like you did the right things based on being a good human being, because you thought before you when you did a little bit of worse
I was
things,
very manipulative, like in many ways, and self-centeredness. Thinking about me all the time.
Yeah.
You understand?
Release the ego in yourself.
Yeah.
When you manifest the balance with your ego, because I think you need the ego for some circumstances, but you shouldn't let it dictate your life. You need to manifest the balance with it in some sort of way for you to really to live by listening to yourself and being a good human being.
Yeah.
But do you know a certain point? Because usually when people get to a point in their life where they go through really difficult shit, that's where they snap out of it, whatever mindset they're in, and they're like, why this isn't working? This is getting worse and worse and worse.
Yeah.
And what am I doing? What is it I'm doing every day? I'm being a bad human being. I'm doing bad shit.
Yeah.
What if I flip it? What if I try to be a good person?
Yeah.
And then you realize that your life starts getting better.
My life was the same for many years. It's just like the spinning wheel. I could predict my fucking outcome for every week. It was just go and get drunk, get high on drugs, maybe end up in a prison cell, for a day, or not every weekend, but it was very much the same weekend, going for the Friday or the Thursday, going to get pissed, go and work in Monday, Thursday, whatever, and then get down the pub and then doing some crime, getting arrested, ending up in prison. It's just the same insanity. It's just the same, just doing the same shit.
What is the internal dialogue when you were in that state where like you're gonna get drunk? Like, it's like, what do you tell yourself in that state? It's like, or is it like an impulse?
It's an impulse for sure, and it's It was good once, you understand, and you keep chasing these highs and the lifestyles and stuff like this, but it not become appealing no more. It becomes suffering, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? It weren't nice, really. And then as it goes, I woke up and I didn't realize I was damaging other people around me. So it was more of then I realized, I woke up like, oh shit, now I'm destroying this person's life through my actions, right? It's like a ripple effect. It's a knock-on effect.
Yeah.
And that's what we don't see. We're not awake to it. Well, I'm not saying you, but for myself, I understand the damage that I've caused. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I've been there too, but not maybe about in that sort of sphere, but more like when you I've literally been like in a deep gaming addiction, where I'm like, I don't really exist in the real world. And everybody has to pick up my slack or I did before, where let's say I had an apartment, I just sat there and gamed all day, and did nothing else. And my mother came, she had to clean my apartment, they helped me with rent, and I didn't do anything. It's goodbye world, And then now today you kind of understand like the repercussions of your actions and how it affected other people. And
for sure.
So it's crazy how when you realize that you're not the person now before, like you want to be a better person, but like you wanted to be that person before, so that you could be there for your family.
Yeah,
like you miss so much time. It feels like.
Yeah.
So, like today I can be there for, let's say, my siblings' children. Yeah. But back then I couldn't, because I couldn't even be there for myself.
No, couldn't cater and look after yourself. You're just like giving all that. It's the same like me. I would be drunk, smashing it to bits. But look, I wake up fresh as fuck these days. Fresh, you understand? I'm awake. Yeah. So now, what the fuck? I've done it for almost 2 years now. I'll never go back this area. Like, Friday, I can drink a non-alcoholic beer. I can still get the flavor. I can still get these feelings, and I can just be me. I can be self, you know, not worry what other people are thinking about me. Just, and I've got the advantage of myself. I've got the whole weekend. I get to the gym in the morning early, weekend, but I'm good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't play. I used to play a lot of games as well. Then I stopped playing games when I decided to stop the drink and drugs. That was just another avenue of it as well.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? If I couldn't get there,
but it's a better avenue because it's
yeah, but you know, I'm still hiding from the bullshit. I'm not working on self, like going opening journaling, like doing self-reflection, doing the work what meant to be done. Do you know what I mean? Helping other people and helping myself. And having a discussion with my woman, how's it going? You know, I never wanted the hard conversations.
No.
Do you know what I mean? Fuck that, avoid that. As soon as it started getting difficult, then I'll just like, see you later. Hey, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I guess gaming is kind of a better avenue than, you know, drinking drugs.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. It's a safer avenue.
It's safer. But I'm not saying it's better, but it's safer.
Yeah.
But
me, I'd be hiding.
Yeah. But how did you end up in Sweden?
I ended up in Sweden from Spain to here.
Wait, what?
So I was in England, then I go to Spain, and then I work in the bar and restaurant industry, and the drug industry also, and some other places and areas. And then like I went on a robbery on like a cannabis factory, and then
Cannabis factory?
Yeah, cannabis factory. So and then I get caught for this one. Basically arrested, so I got put on bail, but they not take my passport.
In Spain?
No, in England.
Oh.
And then I done another robbery, then on my own, and I got loads of money, and I thought, well, I'm going to go to prison anyway, so why not just fuck off for like a long holiday? So I was going like Thailand or Spain. So I was like, oh, you need to fill out loads of forms for Thailand. I was going to go to Tiger, Muay Thai, this Muay Thai camp. But I couldn't get there, so I was like, Spain, that's where all the criminals go. So I went there and hid out for a bit, paid like 6 months down payment on the place and just hid out. And then I started working in bars and stuff like that to keep the money coming in. And
why do they go to Spain?
I don't know. It's called cash, and then you can just hide there, innit? I don't know. I got undetected there for a long time, and many people do as well. But it catches up to you by the end anyway.
That's crazy.
So I ended up going... They got me, and then I ended up going back to England, and then went in prison for I think six months to be correct, and then I went back to Spain because it was so fucking good there, but not good, running from my problems. And then I meet like a love of my life, like a little angel. Emma, her name is. She's Swedish.
In Spain. In
Spain, yeah. And I was going through some tough times as well there, you know, but she bring me to my best self. Do you know what I mean? Someone who could, you know, love does this, doesn't it? Really,
women have a tendency to do that.
Yeah, it just brings a different you out, right?
Yeah.
But then,
or love, yeah.
Feels like I've gone a similar path as you, but
maybe
in a different way.
Yeah,
I too had like a woman take me out of, you know, my addiction in a sense. It made me a better person.
Yeah. So then something I got into like a fight and an argument. It escalated. My friend died the night before. We was opening a restaurant and stuff like that, like a grand opening.
Oh, how? How did he die?
I think like a heart attack and drugs and
and
I tried resuscitating him one evening, like when I got the phone call. And I went there and he was just like laying there and just resuscitating him. And, yeah, it was a bit of a bad scene, to be honest. Yeah. So this one played a lot on my mind, and I carried on drinking and doing drugs. And then I had a fight with somebody, and then I get stabbed in the face here I don't know what time, because I was very drunk and fucked up. And then I woke up, I remember me being at hospital, and then I checked myself out, and then I ended up waking up in my sofa, and then I was just like speaking to my mother, and I had to get out of Spain basically because of the fight and stuff like that. And the persons who I was working with didn't want to work with me no more. So it was like England or Spain. And then Emma gave me a lifeline and said, you can come here. So that's what I've done. And I come here, but I come here with like a big swollen face coming over to Kastop Airport, with a hoodie up, everyone watching me, So then I come here and I was just in bed. She was nursing me up for like 2 weeks or something, and I wouldn't go out and meet her family, and her family wants to meet me. I'm thinking, what the fuck, and a big swollen face. And then I end up meeting the family and tried adjusting to the Swedish lifestyle. Come out. What did I do? I go looking for a pub, drinking a little bit again. Ended up in this place over here, Knutputten, whatever it's called.
Yeah.
And then, 6 years later, after it spiraled out of control, like drinking a little bit of drugs here, then we decided to go to a place called NA, Narcotics Anonymous, and then like AA. So and then like they do a lot of like step work progress, and you end up hearing other people's story, like we're just talking here. And then we just talk, and then you're like, oh, you're pretty much like have a pretty similar story to me, similar story to you, blah blah blah. Then we just have a little conversation and do some work on each other, and then I ended up in this position here. So.
But all the legalities, are they like cleaned up? And
for sure. Yeah, 100%. It's all good.
It's good.
Yeah. There was no crimes really. I more got the crime done on me. Do you know what I mean? So.
But that's good. So fresh start here.
Fresh start, 100%. And I live like a really clean life here, even though like I've not been in trouble with the law here. Like I've like stayed out of the system like very well here, like, and not doing like crime or anything like that. So I've got jobs as soon as I come here working. I worked on a tomato field. It's very like, what the fuck am I doing coming from doing this and then going to work in picking tomatoes in tomato season.
Peaceful.
It's like, yeah, great. And then I started working in Cafe Viva as a manager there. Nice. So I was working there, and then
you have good food.
It was all right, isn't it? Tacos and stuff like that. And then Then I got into a concrete fabricant, beton, Jutta, benders. So I was doing this Jutta for 3 hours. I was like, for fun, I can't be here for fucking ever.
But that's a well-paid job, though.
It's okay, I understand, but it was very the same every day. So it felt like I was in a cycle. So then I was like, okay, I'll go into the construction industry from what I learned when I was young in carpentry. But then I went into Holtagen, is like diamond drilling. And then I ended up having enough of that. It was too taxing on my body. So I went into carpentry and met like Chris from the gym. Yeah. So I was like, give me a fucking job, man. You're English. Get me a fucking job.
How did it feel like meeting someone from the same
British?
Place?
Yeah, it's nice, of course. It's you can talk a lot about food, innit?
Yeah.
Englishman in Sweden.
Yeah, anytime we have a conversation, we end up just talking about food at the end of the conversation.
Yeah.
Just like, just turning each other's on. Do you know what I mean? It's like
what
food.
Do you miss, though? Which food do you miss?
Fried chicken. Like
fried chicken,
pie and chips, fish and chips, Savaloy.
What is Savaloy?
Pie and mash. It's a Cockney meal, yeah. You got to have vinegar on it, parsley sauce. Basically, it's like flour and water and parsley, but the old school way you put eel juice on it or something like that. But
eel juice?
Eel's like eel. You know eels?
Oh, eel. Oh.
Yeah, I don't know. Some old school tradition juice, something.
You like
that.
Eel?
No, fuck that shit.
No,
nah.
It's a peculiar taste.
Yeah, I'm not up for it. Really,
it's like liver. It's fucking weird.
No. I think it tastes better. I think in liver. Liver just doesn't taste anything.
I like it. Liver's good. Liver's good.
What do you mean liver?
I don't like liver.
Dude, I swear,
cooked with flour in it.
I don't like it.
I mean, if like
salt and pepper, I don't like liver. I
made like a meal prep with kidneys, but like chicken kidneys.
Yeah, because I'm not into that. Like.
No, because someone has at work like, hey, the good protein, good minerals, man, and it's like I'm like, hey, looked at it, cheap, very cheap, good nutrients and everything. I like lunchboxes for a whole week. Every day I was like, fuck me.
Yeah.
Wow.
No, but eel's good.
It's cheap though.
Yeah,
liver.
Because nobody wants to buy it
before. An eel in Dumsten with my daughter crabbing. There's a little crabbing place there.
Yeah.
So and then like I put the bacon on it. Everyone does like a little raka, little shrimps, and
raka.
Yeah.
Not a rack of ribs. I'd like a rack of ribs right now.
Yeah. Put it in the ocean.
But I put bacon on it, and the fucking eel just loves the bacon for some reason, and I just fucking picked it. I was an ill there, and
That's crazy.
Yeah,
we did the crab thing as well when we were younger.
Yeah, crab.
Good memories, isn't it?
Shrimp. Yeah.
So you're the brothers. You must have wrestled as a kid, innit?
Of course.
Yeah.
Bro.
Were you into like WWE, WWF?
WWE, no.
We WWB, like brother championships. Is big thing. I swear. When we were younger, I teased him all the time. Big brother stuff. Like, I was a kind of a bully, honestly.
Yeah, okay,
But then the years pass. He gets bigger, and
it just swaps over, right?
Yeah. And then one day he like beat my ass, and after that day, we have never ever had fought after that because that was like so many years of like I don't know how you felt about it, but it was like I know I was a fucking asshole, but I don't know, like
kids, innit?
Yeah,
we learned.
No, but we were almost adult. We were adults. I was 17 and you were 19. 20? Yeah.
But I think I needed that. Like sometimes you need to get your ass out into like to get put down on earth. Yeah, it's like hey, you really are not the biggest and strongest around. Like sooner or later, someone's gonna come and beat you up. Like and then you're like, okay. So I need to be nice to people.
That's what we talked about. You're big. You can fight. You've done fighting. Even the best fighters on the world, like there's a time and place where they can get beaten as well.
Tyson Fury.
Yeah, but like John Jones, even he's the best and greatest. Or we talked about the front kick.
Yeah.
Silva.
BJ. Yeah.
Yes.
Anderson Silva.
Yeah, they're the best. But there comes a time and place where someone can beat you.
Yeah, of course.
So you have to still have humility. You're not the biggest and baddest all the time. Yeah. It's impossible.
Yeah.
But that goes for everything, not just fighting. Like everything you're good at, like gaming, weightlifting. Someone's gonna come and lift something heavy. Someone's gonna come in a gym that's
gonna
bigger
crush
than you,
man, and take your soul.
Someone's gonna be like, banging your ex better than you did. It's like someone's gonna do something better than you at some point in your life. So it's inevitable. It's going to happen. Yeah. So being humble and having humility even in victory and in being the best is also important.
But we have to move with times as well as we grow older, and we have to just do our best. You understand with the position that we're in life.
In my day,
Yeah, but time is a humbler.
Yeah,
time will bring any man that thinks he's above anything to his knees. Because you've seen like old men that it's been they've lived on the upper edge. They've been like great fighters. But time will bring them to that place of humility.
Yeah.
Eventually.
You think Ronaldo's there?
What?
Ronaldo's still going with the football and stuff like that.
Yeah. But even him.
It's hard for him, right? Because he's been like at the pinnacle of his career, right? And he still thrives and wants to be it, but he cannot be there.
But he seems like a humble guy.
He has a very good head on him as well. But if seen him play football, right?
Yeah, but it's the same like, the singer from Linkin Park, the guy who killed himself.
Who, Linkin Park?
No, yes,
Linkin Park.
Yeah, I don't know this one.
Jasper
I don't remember.
I his name.
But this guy was like at the top of his game, He literally fulfilled all his life goals. He became a big singer, money, fame, everything. But then it's void because he has nothing outside of that.
Yeah.
So I think it's important to be yourself and be a person outside of the things you do.
Yeah.
I don't know the intricate parts of what happened there, but so it's hard to speak on it, really.
Yeah, I know, but
he made the song. Who cares if one more light goes out in a sea of a million stars? But they have the lights up on the concert. Yeah. So he's singing about who cares about that one individual.
Yeah.
Who cares if my life goes out? And it's a beautiful song. But I don't. He did it before. I think he ended his life right.
Yeah.
I don't want to speak out of terms because I don't know the specifics. But
he.
Shall I ask Dave, your tech guy? Dave. You can just check it up on the computer.
Dave. Oi.
Jamie. Well, you could actually pretend there's someone behind the camera. You just check it up and you go,
Okay. But
he should be sitting here by himself. And
good old Dave.
Good old Dave. And everybody's going to say your name wrong. Like, Dalo. Hey, Dalo. They say Jamie's name wrong all the time on Joe Rogan's podcast.
So, Cockney.
Yeah, Cockney.
How often does people make fun of that? Cockney?
Cockney, yeah. It's just the area, East London, basically.
without the nay.
Cockney. Cockney. Cockney.
Is it
Cockney? Cockney. Cock to the knee. Cock to the knee.
It's an interesting name.
Yeah.
Gotta
But like
say.
it's we have like
Cockney?
a rhyming slang.
Yeah.
Basically.
You know, there's a town in Sweden that's called Trosa.
What's that mean?
It's panties.
Panties. Okay.
Yeah, Trosa is panties.
Yeah. That's cool. It's nice. Is
What
it
is
anything
Joe-
to visit, or is it great?
Yeah.
Good place.
What is Joe and Glance?
I was in panties. You know.
Is it like a swingers place or something?
Hey, I saw your mother in panties. You know.
What was the place Joe and Glance was talking about in his stand-up?
Röven.
Röven. I'm from Röven. I'm from the S.
From the arse.
Yeah, in Sweden, it's a city called like Röven.
Yeah.
Or a place called Röven.
It's ass.
Have you been to Röven? Yeah, I was there yesterday.
Yeah.
I left my sausage in the ass.
Sausage in Röven in the S.
Did he do that when he? Yeah, he saw you on Glass Live. Yeah. Did he do that sketch too?
No, I don't think so.
Oh.
I wasn't.
You don't think so? What the fuck?
No, I don't remember.
What do you mean?
I zoned out one time. No, but I don't remember.
Why?
There were so many
Did you
people.
fall asleep?
I actually know we were a little bit late, me and the other guy. So we were lucky he didn't bring us up because they told us that the people that were late, they were like, "Why are you late?" You're like, "Well, I was banging your man." I was 11.
I was in the ass.
No, but yeah. So Sweden. What do you think about Sweden?
It's a good place, to be honest with you. I didn't like it, to be honest with you, at the start. No. I was like, fuck this place. But I still hanged around, didn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just like, I'll be totally honest with you. I was like, fucking Swedes, fucking weirdos and shit.
What was your idea? Like,
I was just like, bro, like, what the
Swedes
fuck?
are weird. Swedes are weird.
No, I think it's a nice place, really and truly. Like, now I understand. Like, you have to become more open-minded. Like, do you know what I mean?
Really?
Yeah.
Not about that.
Opposite
No,
way?
but like for myself, like coming from England, maybe like becoming like very more social and in your face and stuff like that.
The Swedes aren't like that.
No, you're not. Exactly.
Yeah, we're
Oh,
So,
you like that in England? Like more open?
Yeah, more bam, bam, bam. Like,
but
more fast fucking pace. Say hello to your neighbour. I'm coming out my apartment and there's someone hiding behind the door waiting for you to come down the stairs. Do you understand,
That's
mate?
the Swedish way.
But it's like
I've tried to do it. No,
yeah, but it's like in Sweden, you sit on the bus, yeah, and then you have like seats, and like usually like let's say in England, you have 4 seats. Like so Swedes will choose the ones furthest away from each other.
Yeah.
Whereas usually other countries are like they sit together because they speak to each other.
Yeah, I would go and speak to the old person.
Yeah.
Like, I'll be like, hello there. What's your name, John? And for the 5 minutes, 10 minutes, we're getting to know, okay, see you later, John. See ya, bye. And on your way.
Yeah.
It's like when you go to a pub, you go to the front of the bar, not the seating areas, but and you just go and talk to people at the bar, random strangers. You just do that. You'd go past somebody in your neighborhood and be like, hello. You just say hello to them. You don't know who, but you'll eventually get to know them because you've said hello to them 20 fucking times.
But did you do that when you came to Sweden?
Yes.
They're like, hey, the fuck is this guy? What are you talking to me? Get away from me.
My bubble.
Yeah.
Now, in my neighborhood, everyone know me.
Of course they do.
They know me now.
Everyone at the gym too.
It took time.
Yeah.
You understand? So, but I thrive on it. I love it. You know what I mean? So
You're a social creature. Have you always been like that?
yeah, in some ways. No, when I was younger, when I was younger, around my family, I think I was more quiet for sure. I think this has come out in me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Through finding myself.
But
for sure.
As you said before, you have moments where you're a little bit more introvert and some when you're extrovert.
Yeah, and I seek connection.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? I love connection. Like.
But if you start talking to someone and you feel like their energy's off, do you keep searching for that interaction next time you see them, or do you?
Well, if they're negative.
If you feel like something's off and they're negative or anything, do you just not talk to them? Do you still say hello to them, or do you? I'll
swiftly put my card up and say, see you later, mentally, like, see ya, bye-bye.
Yeah.
Like, if you've got some bad energy or aura around you, why should I sit around and collect it? Like, if I have 2 things for you, a bag of shit or a bag of gold, which one are you going to take, mate?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You're going to take the nice things, right? Not the bag of shit.
And that's why I like to listen.
Yeah.
I don't usually talk about myself. I like to listen to see if that person, because usually someone will tell you everything about them if you just listen.
Yeah, for
and
sure.
you read between the lines. But if you're too busy thinking about what you're going to say, you're missing it.
Yeah.
So sometimes you just need to listen. So a lot of people at the gym,
cheer up, you bloody cunt.
But
look, let's say for instance, I come up to you and like I know you, I've met you before, but then I'll be like, oh, it's fucking awful weather out there today, isn't it?
Yeah.
Bro,
Why are you complaining, motherfucker?
Look, for me, that's an exit strategy. Straight away, get away from this person. He's trying to steal my fucking, like, my peace.
Yeah.
My beauty that I've got within me. As much as I love this person, I've got to stay away from you today. Do you know what I mean? Maybe tomorrow he changes his attitude. Or maybe I can be the light for that person.
Yes.
Maybe I can go, well, there is sun above the clouds. You know, this old saying or something like that. You know, you can give a bit of life, but then this person will come back again with you and be like, see that person in the gym? He fucking blah, 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 talk some shit. Then we get the fuck away.
Yes.
You know, there's many, you have to be very vigilant and on it because we can get stuck into gossip with people.
Yes.
And, you know, this here, I don't want to dig into that. No. Like, really and truly, because it doesn't make me feel good. Do you know what I mean? No. It's like talking about this person behind this person's back or complaining about that, you know, and then where do I take this energy? I go and after we've had a shit conversation, I go home and then I go and give the garbage to my woman. And then where does my woman go and give it? My woman goes and gives it to her working colleague. Then it goes, you understand? Or should I be the kind, loving person? Because maybe that will go round instead. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? It's just,
it's a big ripple effect when you do a small act of kindness.
Yeah, for sure. So I like this and I thrive off this as well. You know, I don't know. It's nice.
What other way is there? You're going to flip it and be the other way. You're going to feel even worse. That's the thing where you've been in that mindset where you're just thinking and repeating negative effects and negative thoughts. You're going to feel worse. Yeah. But if you flip it and you choose not to look at it that way, it's gone. If you feel the difference. Yeah. So why would you choose the other way when you've
just raise your frequency up, like higher. Even when you're feeling like low, you just go out and give out some good, and you're basically recharging yourself, like to feel good.
I think that's an inside thing. A point you get to in life. Yeah. Some get to it faster, some get to it a little bit later. Yeah. As long as you get to it. Yeah. Because you're gonna feel better. Mm.
So how do you feel about Swedish people now? Then you've been
fucking wankers.
They kind of are, yeah.
Yeah, no, they're not. No, like, what do I feel like? I think we're human. You understand? Like,
most people speak decent English as well.
Absolutely. Fantastic English. Yeah. Maybe it takes some people a bit to get warm with me. Yeah. But like yourself, like just need a quick refreshing. Do you know what I mean? Or I can be a practice for you for your fucking Spanish holiday. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. You know what I mean? I don't know.
¿Hablas español?
Nah. Poco.
Poco.
Una cerveza. Por favor. And we used to, it'll come to me in a second. But
the weird part is, I actually I don't know why, but I prefer English. Just like, I even thinking English. Yeah. I don't know why.
It's gaming, and you game. You speak English.
And I even talk to God in English. I don't know why.
Okay. That's good. You pray, you do gratitudes and stuff like this?
Yeah.
For me, either...
Are you religious?
No, I'm not religious in, like, no way, but I have a firm belief.
In what?
No, I just believe there's a higher power or something, you understand? I'm not knowing, you understand? I'm very much in a search and discovering place, you understand?
But, no one is knowing. I don't know.
Yeah, so, like, I just live, like... I practice my gratitude. I give thanks and stuff like this, and I feel good, and good things happen to me. So why should I change the recipe?
If it works, it works.
You understand. So like this morning, I'm grateful. Like today, I would say I'm grateful for this day today and the gifts that I've received. And I'll do the same ones or new ones, or I'd make affirmations. Yeah. I have a stone that my daughter gave to me. And I have a few of them. Some I have one with running. It's just something that I get in touch with. It's how I, go in, like, practice gratitude, and people do it in different ways, but it works for me that way, I mean,
do the stones anchor you in a way?
No, it just kind of just like gets me centered, basically.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's what I meant. Like, bring you back to.
So it just becomes a bit of a ritual. Like, I wake up in the morning, I don't check the phone, I go to the stone, I get up and maybe I piss quickly because I'm fucking need to go piss quickly, innit? And I would like to be very calm while I do it. Yeah. But and then if I'm going to work, I'll be grateful for my colleague. that I have, because he's a nice person. Do you know what I mean? So
right, that's good. That's
you know what I mean? So I've set him the day up nice. So then when I go into work, I'm grateful for my colleagues. They're nice people. Okay, cool.
That's a big thing.
Do you know what I mean? So I'm going in like, it's nice. It's nice already. It's beautiful. Yeah. Thank you for this beautiful life.
You have health. You're able to work.
Yeah, my legs. Thank you. Yeah. Even though they're not working, but they are working. Do you understand?
Yeah. At least you have them.
Yeah, I have them. They're good. Like, I'm in such a great position in life.
Dual wielding.
You know, literally, I have everything that I need. You know, so, and I'm just working on towards new things.
The other thing is just extra.
Yeah.
It's just extra.
Yeah. So we just enjoy the process and the journey in life.
Yeah, that's good.
But we talked about it before. Like, he doesn't want to put a title on it, but like Stoicism. We talked about Stoics as well.
But I'm not usually, proper like...
Yeah, they were usually into the agnostic side. And I was there too. That I'm more towards the agnostic side, that I can't really prove what there is, but I believe in something. There has to be something that I believe in. And if it's not the Darwinism, evolution of theory, it's not able to explain it right now. And I don't like to speak out of absolutes, because we don't know.
No.
We really don't know. Not yet, and perhaps we'll never know.
Yeah.
So it's interesting.
I think it depends on what you are convinced of. Yes. I don't really think people speak in absolutes when it's like, when I say I believe in God and I think that Jesus Christ is the way, the truth, the life. It's not me speaking in absolute. It's, for me, what I am convinced of.
Yes.
It's what I have.
It's your truth, right?
Yeah, it's my truth.
Yeah, good. I respect your truth. Yeah. It's good.
So when I talk to God, it helps me. When it's literally like the Father I never had, but in a supernatural sense.
Yeah. Okay,
so it's like, whenever I need to speak to him, I just read the Bible, or I Google like biblicals. And you know, so it's very helpful for me, because as you say, gratefulness. I speak to God and Jesus, and I, you know, every day I'm grateful for whatever. Yeah. And speak to him, and you know, it's very grounding.
Yes.
So I kind of, it's humbling me, because let's say every time I misstep, every time I sin, I'm like, I'm an idiot. No, I'm not. You know, you need to regulate yourself. Yeah. And that helps me regulate myself, and that makes me understand that what I'm doing here is wrong, and I need to address it, but it's a process. Yeah. And it's going to take a long time, but you know, I'm never going to be perfect. No. And everyone's going to sin, everyone's going to do wrong, but what's the most important thing is just forgiveness, and most importantly, forgiving yourself. Yeah. And involving, you know. So, nice.
This I read this book, Dominico Ruiz. It's called The Four Agreements. This one, like, from my journey of from where I have been in 23 and a half months. Yeah. This book had like 4 agreements that I live by. Like, is be impeccable with your word. Don't take things personally. Don't make assumptions, and always do your best. Yeah. But then it's like this is just like some agreements. And in his book, it have like he just talk about domestication and everything like that, and truth and lies and beliefs and stuff like that. It's a good book. Like, and they have many other books. But it's one what changed my perspective of life. Do you know what I mean? Like, just unraveled a few things, and then oh, okay, cool. I can. It's all right now. You know.
That's good. It's so nice. Like, there's so many self-help things and so many like perspective changing things out there. But the thing is, like, something one guy said, you know, Jordan Peterson.
Yeah. He said, I've got his book now, Wrestling with God. Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't read it, but no. I'm not a big reader. No. I never read, but I listen a lot. But he said, I live as if God exists. So he lives as if someone is always seeing whatever he does. So that kind of made me think a lot as well. You know, if you live your life as if someone always knows exactly what you're doing, how much more of a like better person will you become? Because whatever you do, you know, someone's watching. So, you know, it's like you can never get away with anything.
Yeah.
That's my insight that I've observed, is since you've chosen this path in life, you have become a better person in your virtues and your moral compass. Yeah. Like, you make choices based on from a good place.
Yeah.
And that's a big thing. If that makes you a better person, I'm all for it.
Yeah.
And that's really important. That's why I think it's a good thing.
Because that's why I reacted before when they talked about, religion. I mean, religion in a sense it kind of slowed us down evolutionary wise, but it's like, where would we be without it? Because I really do feel like the whole thing about, morality and our moral compasses come from, Christian beliefs as a foundation, because 2,000 years ago, what did the world look like, and what does it look like today? Because we got all our moral compass from, I mean, not completely, but the bigger things, like forgiveness, love thy neighbor, love God, all of these virtues and things. That's my belief. And I mean, the whole West is built upon these values, I'd say, and that's why we have so many issues with all of these different cultures coming in now and having their different beliefs and priorities.
There's so many different religions. There's so many different gods, and moral and ethic and morals are part of that.
Yeah.
Being a good human being is a lot of similarities, and as well in Stoicism, there's a lot of similarities with the morality of being a good person. So whatever speaks to you, you need to follow that and get more information about it.
Yeah.
Because that's where you're now, and that speaks to you now. You
The
need
Stoics
to go
were
into it.
very affected by Christianity in the sense of like the Stoics were mainly from the Roman Empire, I'd say.
Yeah, but some Stoics as well believed they believed it was just fairy tales.
Yeah, no, but the moral and the lessons from
Stoics were very nature based. We're here and now, present. We're in nature. Believed in nature, just being part of nature. Of what I've read, I'm not fully invested.
But nature is reality.
Yes, that's what and being very present and having virtue and so forth.
Yeah.
But what is reality?
This?
Some say reality
Here, what
is
we grasp in the moment.
Yeah, but some say when you say reality, it is you're literally naming God. So reality is God.
Yeah, but some could say God, but for gods, it's something else.
Yeah, exactly.
As Ricky Gervais says, there's 3,000 gods. I just choose to believe in one less. So you believe in 2,999 other. You don't believe in 2,099 other gods.
Yeah.
I just choose to believe in one less.
Yeah.
I was a militant atheist before. I know all of these arguments. Yeah. Like the crazy bit. Like I was scoffing and making fun of people's beliefs and shitting on people for believing and shit, And then me,
I think that's a big. You shouldn't do that. I've never been militant in any way. I've just been open and responding towards what's happening in life and the information that I get.
Yeah.
And then I'm just like, okay, I'm writing and I'm listening because I'm trying to figure it out. Who am I to scoff at someone else's religion or what they believe?
It's their knowledge, what they've been.
Yes, that's them. You're unique in the way you're experiencing life, right?
But then again,
as you said before, we talked about it before. You and I go out and see a situation, we're going to respond differently, right?
Yeah, that we see differently also.
Yeah, based on what we've been through, our insights, our information, the amount of knowledge that we have.
Yeah,
true. But then there are things like that kind of. For example, Islam is like a religion that doesn't like Christians and Jews, for example. It kind of. There are some religions that are anti other religions, which is kind of wrong, I'd say. So all religions aren't really the same. It's not really. I'm not hating on anyone. I'm just saying there are some religions that are anti other religions, which is unfortunate.
Yeah, it's hard to say. It's based on the subjective individual as well. I've grown up with Muslims, and they've been really good people, really, really, really nice and loving people. So I just think it's very subjective. And also, as we talked about the environment that you grew up in, where you grew up, it's going to have a big effect on who you are as a person.
Yeah, but people can be nice and loving in the right circumstances. But the thing is, it kind of contradicts itself when it's saying like for example, Islam is there are hadiths where it says like literally you have to kill all the Jews.
Yeah. Step away from religion a little bit.
Yeah.
Back to the British man here. Religion is fine. You need to believe in whatever makes you a better person.
Yeah.
That's the big part of it. So what's the plan for you moving forward? I know you have this, talk about the running club that you have.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So Sundays, but that's on hold at the moment until the new year, until my leg gets better.
Are you a runner?
Just become newly into it, mate. Like, I went maybe last August, yeah? Not the August just gone, the August thingy. I went away up the north in somewhere near Hugekusten, Hugekusten?
Yeah.
So we went away with my family and another family, and they decided they was going out for a run, so I decided to go for a run with them, and I was very much overweight and a powerful, solid geezer, you know what I mean?
But you're big. You're like...
I'm a big guy, yeah, for sure. But then I went out for a 4K run, and then it kind of is... I felt I was unhealthy. I was smoking everything at this times as well. So I got through it. I didn't stop, basically. And then that was just kind of wake-up call that I was unhealthy in this area of life. But as I stopped drinking and doing drugs and started developing in other areas of life, then I start implementing new things. Trying new things is the best thing to do.
And hard?
It's hard. It's tough, mate, for sure. It's challenging.
Yeah.
But, and then after I come back, I was just like, fuck it, I'll book up a 10K run and la. So I just followed that, and I was just like, okay, cool. Then this is my new thing. This is my new challenge. So then it became 10K, and it was tough, and I chucked myself in the deep end. But I got through it and done it, and then it was like, okay, cool. And then I'll do a half a marathon. Then I done the Helsingborg half a marathon in September, just barely a training program, you know. Yeah. But I made it. I was just like treading through, like fucking got through it, and then I was like, fuck it, I'll do a marathon. Then I was going to Gothenburg in November, I think it was. So and then of course I failed it. Of course, not enough training, and then I just carried on. I was like, fuck it, that's not really a fail. It's just a learning lesson. Then I booked up to go to September this year to go to the marathon, and then attempt the marathon. And so I completed that, and then I lost 20 something kilos in the process. And then I booked up an ultra run now for next year, the Kullamannen 100K and a 50K in March. Oh, wow. But I don't know if I can do the one in March, unfortunately. So we just carry on. But I've really found a good community there as well, like people suffering with addiction and...
Where?
In running. When you go to these trial running communities, all these people are fucking battling and saying, trust me, mate. They're out there challenging themselves that day. It's game day. All that work that they've done throughout the process, they're coming to enjoy it, and sit with themselves for a bit. Do you know what I mean? And get a runner's high and stuff like that, which I've only experienced a few times, but I experienced it for a brief moment. I was just it was like bliss. It was like ecstasy, just out in nature. It was just literally oh, fuck. I don't know. Everything just went in my body, And when I do run, really? Not like in my body, but I just felt fucking free. Yeah. The noise just fucking, whoom, I just felt nice. There's moments when I'm running and I'm feeling my negative self-talk will come in, like the parasite, I will call it, and he'll fucking come beat me with a stick and go, blah, 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 you fucking worthless piece of shit, la, la, la. And then, of course, I start slouching because I'm talking to myself like this. But then I can raise myself up and, I can connect myself with a higher power, I would say. Yeah, you can say God or whatever you want. But then I can feel like I get lighter. And this is how I connect and get mental clarity for sure. I can find a balance in life for sure through running. I don't know what it is. It's just fucking good for me. I might stop. Of course, I've stopped now, but has it been unbalancing? Yeah.
It strengthens you mentally.
Yeah. But I'm not, because I have a very addictive personality, I just keep going and going and going. More runs. Okay, next one. And then, of course, training in the gym, I was getting fatigued a lot. But then I've been put to a hold and have shin splints and stuff like this. But then I've got to have the love of fate for this one. There's a reason behind it. That, I'm in this position I am now,
I thought you were speaking about the gym at first, but the running people that you have.
Yeah,
always in the gym in his mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Gains.
But I think that's a big common denominator between people that go to the gym. Usually they come from some sort of addiction. I've spoken to so many people that have like a drug addiction or anything, and they found the gym.
Yeah.
They're in there every day, but it's for their mind.
Yeah.
People don't grasp, like I've trained since I was like 13 in the gym, never stopped. And like, why? Because I need it.
Yeah.
I need something to keep me anchored. It brings me to the presence, and it might not be the gym for everyone, but you need to find something that anchors you. Yeah. So it brings you back to the reality, and you're present.
Yeah. You can tune in, mate. You can tune in life.
For gaming, for me, when I was gaming before, I got me into the game, so I was present in the game. So all the other worries disappeared.
Yeah.
That's the same the gym does for me.
You don't get anxiety from the gaming, like in a shooting game?
I did
fucking Warzone, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, bro.
Like rage.
Fuck, man. On the last zone, you know, the last zone on Battle Royale?
Yeah.
Man, this feeling ain't good.
For me, that excites me. Like the adrenaline. I'm like, let's go.
Yeah.
But for me, the big why I stopped was because I was in a point where I was like, okay, I've played for 7 hours today. And I started sweating. I was like, I got like almost like an anxiety attack. I'm like, what am I doing with my life?
Yeah.
I'm isolating myself. So I was like, nope, let's focus more on the gym. And my life started improving because that's what I needed at the time. So it's helped me a lot.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but it's super interesting when you say like it's a very good mentality to have when you take failures not hard and you see it as a lesson instead.
Yes. Yeah, for sure.
And the thing, like I've heard so many things about your runners clubs. Like there's so many, like, and they seem so encouraging and happy. You know, the energy is good in these runners clubs. Like they're just loving group, is helping each other.
Yeah. I tell you, I have because I started a group called Empowered Man. Yeah, so my intentions was to be at service, yes, like this, and then to help other addicts and other people suffering with mental health issues, men, specifically, only men. And so I started to go to the sauna and running every Saturday morning, and I was going out there on my own and doing this, and it was very good for me. So and then I started to invite other people out, and then I got a good response and ended up having like 6-7 people out with me from these programs. And then I just started a WhatsApp group of the empowered men, and we started doing fitness together and stuff like that. So I ended up having like 40 people and doing challenges. And I was implementing like a 30-day challenge press-ups, like 30 press-ups, 30 days, blah, 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 blah. If you failed, then you go back to 30 days, like back to day one. So I was doing this for like a couple of months. But then it was taking over my life a fair bit. I had to protect myself a little bit from, but it was good, and it's still going now, but I'm not involved in it. So I've done my service into this one. It was good. It was nice. And then Kim come to me from the gym. He was like, why don't you do a run club here and try and do something here? So I was like, okay, fuck it. Let's go with it. And I just,
It's a bodybuilding gym, so it's very hard to get bodybuilders.
Of course.
They're like, I'm too heavy.
Yeah. We have a plan. For sure. Good. All I can do is put my face out there. I'm on the TV screens there. I've just literally this year, like I've never, like education's not been my thing. So like this year I was like, okay, cool. I invest myself into personal training course. So I've just like passed the personal training course basically. Cool. So it's good. Like,
congratulations.
You just get to throw out a little bit of money, right? It's in Sweden. It's
16 or 18,000 or something like that. Right, this is just, but still it's an investment. You understand? I trusted myself like before I'd be like, nah, fuck that. So I've done it. And then next year, 2025, I can actually officially work with men. Like on some level, I'm doing something for them and with them personally. So, because it's a passion project of mine. Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
That's good.
That's so important.
You know what I mean?
You know what I mean? Come on, mate. Let's go.
Come on, mate.
Have you seen the climbing club right around the corner?
Kletter Club.
Yeah.
I've been there with my daughter. I like it.
You tried it?
Yeah, for sure. I'm all right at climbing. You'd be surprised how good I am at climbing, bruv.
Yeah,
it's hard though.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Yeah.
For forearms in the beginning.
Yeah, for sure.
You start climbing.
I'm good.
When you weigh 110 kilos. So.
I've got my green card, everything.
Really?
You got a green card?
No.
Fuck, bro.
I ain't got no green card. Wait, what do you mean green card?
You need a green card to belay someone.
Oh.
You know belay? But they not have belay in there.
What kind of climbing are you talking about?
Climbing club, Kletter Club.
Oh, like climbing high. Why do you have a? Oh, so you're actually able to
do repel someone. Yes.
You know the harness, and you know when
Yeah, but there's no harness. Where,
no,
they haven't got it. But in the other one in Dalham, they have this one
because it's
the
too
small
high. Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, you've been there. Yeah,
I've been there.
It's good. It's good.
Yeah, I was there with the. Yeah, I was there.
But I've not done it.
I live there.
Yeah, okay, in Dalham.
Yeah.
You should go to this little place. It's good. It's cool.
It's nice.
Yeah,
I climbed all the way up.
Good vibe in there,
It was
man.
fun.
Yeah, sweatbox in there.
Yeah,
in the heat.
Have you heard about that area?
Dalham.
Yeah.
Yes, for sure, sure. Yeah. I've worked there. Not like doing service, you know, not selling drugs. You know?
Kingpin.
Opening my arsehole up. Hey guys.
Good memories.
Yeah, good memories. Yeah. Down the back of the alleys, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hey,
But Dalham, I built the new building there. I built the bottom part.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
You know this.
The really high one.
Exactly. So I help produce some of that.
Yeah. Nalunda.
Yeah,
but there's a lot of problems there, a lot of drugs, a lot of
for sure.
But like the thing is, like, it's interesting because I live in that area, but it's like you never see anything. Like for me, I'm never outside. Like I work, I go home, I game, and then I have my daughter on the weekends, and it's like I don't think you see those things unless you are like in that culture or like you are in that world,
Yeah, I think it comes down to like the attraction, like let's say for instance that I am deep into drugs or crime. It kind of attracts. It attracts me basically. But as soon as I take myself away from it, I'm not looking for it.
No.
So you don't see it.
But I mean,
you're none the wiser to it. Of course, you might see something here time to time.
Yeah, but let's say you would have moved to that area.
Yeah,
I mean,
I would notice it.
How? Like that's
most probably
interesting to me because I don't understand how people notice it because I've looked around. I'm like, where are these people?
They're looking for it. That's what they're doing. They're looking for it.
Because
if you're not looking for it, you're not going to find it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but how those people attract to let's say you instead of me. But let's say you're not in that now.
Yeah.
But would you still notice it?
Most probably not. Like, but I can go searching for it and I'll find it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yeah. Of course.
There's a different level to it.
Yeah. If I would have searched for it like wholeheartedly, I think I would have found it.
Okay.
So.
Let me give you an example. This is just something. I don't know if this is just like, but I'm a year and 3 months, no drink, no drugs. And I've stayed away, people, places and things, everything, it's the football, it's the World Cup come up. And I have convinced myself that it'd be okay to go down the pub. But then I'll be like, no, I've had a bad day at work, But I've said, maybe I can go down the pub and just drink an orange juice. You understand?
That's how it starts.
That's how it starts. Now my mind's manipulating and tricking me because I have a parasite and it's getting smarter and smarter, right? So as I'm driving, who do I see? I see somebody I used to do drugs and drink with. You understand? Now, I don't know how he lands there, but I've not seen this person in 1.5 years. You understand? So, and then like, he's like, maybe pull over to him. It's just like, something's drawing me back there. I don't know. It's like, you want to believe it or not, but I can believe it's kind of like attracting itself to me. It's like, which way do you want to take today, Mitchell? Hey, And then I say, no, fuck that. I've got a family to go home to. You understand? I've got my daughter at home. Crazy. Fuck you. You understand? I can talk like this if I want to my mind. And then, I go home to my woman, my daughter, but I've not even made it home yet. So I literally go to park the car up. I see one more fucking person that I used to entertain shit with.
Man.
Like 2 people. What's the chances? And I've not seen these people in 1.5 years from the city. But they just turn up like that person, and then I get out of the car, and then I'm there, and he's like, "Where you going, Mitch? Want to come down the pub?" No, I've got family to go to, mate. See you later. Do you know what I mean?
It's almost like
Dan, see you later.
But
it's
that's
like a
so
test.
strong.
It's like a test. Yes, I would say it's something.
That's so strong. That like having that, like me myself, whenever I fall in, let's say, porn or whatever, whenever I fall into something like that parasite you talk about, and resisting that urge that's so strong of you to be able to do that.
Yeah.
And within Christianity, they say that is like the devil has the power of suggestion.
Yes. He'll find a way in.
Yeah, so he suggests, I don't know, orange juice over there. And then your friend is right there. Like, it's crazy.
Right. I don't know why it just lands on your lap just like that. Bang. Like, okay, take it. But the moment...
But you're resisting it, it's like, it's so strong.
But you entertain it. Like you entertain the
you
thought.
do, yeah.
You know, this parasite is basically what I'm saying is like you can starve it or you can feed it.
Yeah.
So if I feed it, I entertain it, the parasite gets stronger and stronger and stronger. Then I lose control.
But when you resist it, it flees.
Yeah, no, it fucking shrivels up and
it dies.
It doesn't die. It's a fucking parasite. It will stay there waiting for you for that moment. It might come and get you 1 year down the line.
When you're weak.
When you have a bad day at work, that's when, it'll suggest something. You understand? For me, this is how it works. Do you understand?
Yeah.
I'm fucking aware, but as you become smarter, it gets smarter.
No, that's crazy. It's cool.
You develop, it develops.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the mind, isn't it? You use it or it uses you.
On your bad days,
yeah.
What? How do you think? No, but that's important.
Like
that's important. What do you do to? Because it's the bad days we're testing.
I have to show myself.
Those are the important days. Because everyone can feel good on the good days, but it's the bad days that you need to hold yourself to a certain standard, right?
Yeah.
What do you do on the?
Show myself I love myself, and I do the things that I should do. You understand? Not indulge in porn or indulge in certain other stuff. Yeah. I get to the gym, I eat good, and
discipline instead of motivation.
Yes, of course. But don't get me wrong. Like I do indulge in food and stuff like that, and like whatever. Do I entertain certain things in life? Do I go to the sauna? Do I go to the gym? Do I go out for a run? Do I speak to myself nicely? Like, do I be kind to other people? Like,
stands there in the mirror and you're a proper geezer.
Yeah, but like how you just dropping nice little things to people. Like,
so maybe on your bad day, the person that you gave something on his bad day brings something to you.
It comes.
It's a circle.
Yes,
it comes back.
Yeah. Just right where you have it. You know what I mean?
I'd like to ask you a question.
Mm-hmm.
What would you, if you, the 20-year-old self, if you think about him and you were to meet him face to face right now, what would you tell him?
What would I tell him?
Or any period in your life when you hear the worst situation, what age was that?
Just carry on and enjoy your life and see what life has for you. Like, go and get uncomfortable, go and make loads of mistakes, be willing, be daring, like, just go live, like, go and make all them fucking drastic mistakes. Like, fuck it, you understand? Because for me, I'm in this position now, I had to make all that. I had to, I wouldn't change a fucking thing. I know that you'd be like, oh, fuck, blah, 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 but really and truly, like, this has built me and it's changed everything. Like, this is it. This is good. It's fantastic. I'm very grateful. Like, I know it's all bad and bad stuff's happened and everything like that, but I'm in a great position in life. And
it's your path.
It's my part for sure. And people landed and I've helped people as well in these positions. Like, and if I weren't in these positions prior before and not have this experience, how could I give my little bits and be there for these people? I had to be on this side to be on this side, It's like we have to live it a little bit. Like, how can I come and talk some shit to someone when I've not lived it? Like, what I mean? I've suffered. I wanted to die many times. Like literally, like not want to be here. Not trying to done it by myself, but like I literally just didn't want to be around. I just don't want to be here today. I didn't want to. I'm just done with life. You understand? Like this one. Like I just wanted to give up. But I didn't give up, of course.
But do you think your life would have been different if your father would not have died?
Who knows?
You never know.
I don't know. You know what I mean? It could have been better, worse. It's just another direction to be taken on a course, right?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? There's a reason for it, right?
I think we think we all have periods, not just one period in our life where we feel like, I can't handle this. I don't know where I'm going. I don't think I'm going to make it. But if you look back to when from now, you say it's going to be okay. Yeah. Just don't give up. It's going to get better. Yeah. Even if it gets a little bit worse, it's going to get better. It's all about what's up here.
Yeah.
And how you handle it, right?
Yeah. How you respond, isn't it? Yeah, for sure. It's good.
But that's a big part. I feel like when I got to a certain age, I became more calm. I'm like, I don't stress about the things that I can't control. But the things that I can, those are the things I'm putting energy into. Yeah. And as you talked about having like social media, having the whole world in front of you, and all the problems, the only thing you have is in your bubble, as we said before.
Yeah.
That's what you should focus on.
I think there's so much out there, so much knowledge and information, gossip. We have to be very cautious and careful what we are consuming, because we make agreements unconsciously, should we say?
Yes.
So we have to be very careful, and because we're just getting programmed, domesticated in other avenues of life. So it's just like, just be fucking vigilant. Do you know what I mean? I'm not really into like indulging in all loads of things, really. No. I just, good things. But everyone's telling everyone how to live these days, aren't they?
Yeah.
Everyone's just fucking confused. And that's why everyone have anxiety, because they're not aligned with themselves.
Who they are, absolutely.
They're not like searching deep, doing the work. They're just like, okay, you cool. I'll take your cocktail. Yeah. See what you got for me. And it's just not working.
It usually gets fucked up.
Yeah.
When you follow that.
You're so confused.
Yeah, because it's not you. You're not being honest to your true self.
I think people aren't really speaking to themselves. Like,
that's a big thing.
For myself as well.
Reflection.
No, yeah, but I mean, when you go home, you're on the phone. All you do is like doom scroll, you know?
Yeah.
I think if you just would have put the phone away, let's turn everything on and just...
That's difficult, isn't it?
Yeah, that's so difficult.
Yeah.
And then you just think. Yeah, reflect on the day, reflect on yourself, reflect on your thoughts. Really understand, what do I actually think about that? What is my actual standpoint, and what do I actually think about this person or whatever? But it feels like, myself included, most people don't really think about things. They just have a narrative from other people as well, you know?
Yes.
Algorithmically programmed to think a certain way because they haven't really thought about themselves deeply.
Yeah. That's a big
somebody
part.
else's will is in somebody
but it's
else.
a big part. If we go out for a fika in Sweden, let's grab a fika bun or a coffee, and we talk. And I actually ask you, how are you?
Yeah.
But how often do you ask that to yourself?
I ask it pretty
and having a dialogue with yourself.
Yeah.
Because some people can't be alone.
No.
You have to have something. Oh, I can't go to the cinemas alone. I can't go take a bath on the beach alone.
Yeah.
Because they need some external.
Because it's restlessness.
Yes. But
stillness. You understand?
You need to try to become your own best friend as well. And becoming strong within yourself. Yeah. Like your bubble. Otherwise, it's going to pop easily.
Yeah. Explode.
I used to have anxiety in the mornings.
Yeah.
Because I would wake up and I'd be like, oh shit, I feel stressed about that. I feel bad. But I didn't ask myself why. So I started having like almost a meditation in the morning. I would lie in bed like 5-10 minutes. I'm like, what do I feel about? How do I feel about
that's why I always late.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm an optimist. I'm a time optimist.
Yeah. I'm just gonna sit.
Yes.
You shouldn't label yourself like that.
If I come 5 minutes later and I've accepted myself for the day.
Yeah.
If I come on time and I'm very disorientated, it's going to take me 10, 15, 20 minutes to come to that point.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to have excuses for being on late. You should never be late.
But don't label yourself like that. But the thing is, you are kind of like, I don't know why or how you end up always being kind of like, we're like 5 to like 2 minutes early for work every time.
Yeah.
You know, but I like to be like 10 minutes.
I like to be
we're
early.
different there. Yeah, me too.
I noticed you were 30 minutes before the appointment.
But you know, sometimes you're like, you do something or some things a lot, but then you shouldn't really label yourself as that because then that becomes a thing within you. I am a time optimist. No, don't say that. You know, always say like, I'm late sometimes, you know.
Well, the previous history of who I am has been a time optimist. So it's based on what I prioritize.
Yeah.
Work, yes, you should be on time. As they said before, if you're on time, you're late. If you're early, you're on time.
I'm sweating in the car every morning.
Yeah.
Do you work together?
Yeah, he works at my company.
Your company?
No,
big man,
big man. So I got to drive him.
I call bullshit.
Yeah, he doesn't have a driver's license.
Yeah,
so
okay.
I have to drive him. He's driving with me now to get his license. But so I'm driving in every morning.
You're in a baby seat in the back.
Yeah. I actually have his daughter's seat in my car. I'm like, I don't have kids, but I have his.
It'd be a good fight. It's a good sight to see, though, isn't it?
Yeah, but that's so funny. Or like whenever he has like a girl in his car, it's like, wait, do you have kids?
Yes, my brother.
Exactly.
But But yeah, it's something I don't need to work on, of course. I'm doing it, but it's become better over the years. But it's like when it's like meetings and everything like that, I usually tend to be on time. But if it's like family, I'm like, they know like 1 to 5 minutes late. I know because I don't want to have to stress, but you should be on time.
I always assume it's going to be like 5 minutes late. So then whenever it's like on time and I'm like in the shower, I'm like, wait, are you on time?
If you say 9 o'clock at 9 o'clock, how can I trust you?
Yeah, no, but if I'm there 9:05, I'm like,
but here. you said 10 today.
Yes.
When were you here?
10:30. We were here
later than that, mate.
But you were a little bit late. But you told me you were going to go get something in the store.
Yeah, but that took like 2 seconds.
How am I supposed to know that? You were on the bus. I was like, okay. So he's got like 15 minutes. Now he's going to buy something. I'm like, okay. Why should I be on time?
But it's okay. Like it doesn't just really affect.
But you're sometimes.
He forgives you.
Yeah, but he does it sometimes as well. You're very, very tardy when it comes to coming out on time. When I'm waiting in the parking lot, sometimes he's like, I had to grab a shit. I had to take a shower.
I would never come out, man.
You know, like when
that's okay.
Let's say, for instance, you say 9 o'clock, right?
Yeah, that's okay.
And you know that you take a little bit longer, then give yourself a little bit more time before. So, okay, normally I do it at 8 o'clock. I get up at 7:30 instead. And then I start the process a little bit earlier.
That's what I told him too.
But I've tried it.
Go up 10 minutes earlier. So you're here 10 minutes earlier.
Exactly. Give yourself room, space.
Yeah. I like that
become this.
But it's funny because everyone that I walk in with a gym, if we start at 7 and I'm there 6:55, usually I check I'm there 6:55 to 6:56. Everyone comes in at that time as well. Yeah, I am.
Yeah.
Everyone comes in at that time as well. So why should I? If I'm there 6:40, I'm just gonna sit there like
not 40, but like 45. It's like
because I get restless. I want to get into job, and I'm like, let's go.
Straight away.
You know what?
I'm like that. Let's go.
You know what?
I don't want to be like. Then I'll get like tired and like.
An idea, if you don't like, you get restless if you're that early, then you know what you can do. You can literally just sit and maybe do some reels.
No, that's not happening.
Or like
then I'm gonna focus on that. When I get to work, I'm gonna get straight into work mode. When I get to the gym, it's gym mode.
Yeah.
I don't want to switch on.
Like excuses, but okay.
No, for me, that's who I am. Switch on, switch off.
But still feels like you're trying to convince yourself that it's okay.
It's not okay. But I'm not. I'm on time. I'm there.
Yeah,
I'm not late.
But barely.
I'm on time.
You got a warning because you got too late too many times or whatever.
That was like 2 years ago.
But still, I mean, hey, you're better now.
They actually like me that much that they changed my working schedule. Oh yeah, well I do a great job, so.
Yeah.
But you shouldn't be. You should be on time, of course. But as long as but also in Sweden, I had to work before where I had my own truck at Peab. I worked for 3 years. I had a little bit. I could come a little bit because as long as I did my job, that's the most important part.
Forklift.
So no, at Peab, I had my own truck.
What do you mean, a car?
I had a big car. I had like a 4-wheel drive with I had like the coat. I took care of the coats.
What do you do now? Where do you work now?
It's logistics.
Logistics.
It's a warehouse.
Drive big machines.
Yeah, okay, cool.
And then I do some coaching on the side.
Yeah, okay, nice.
I drive the big machines on my free time too.
Yeah.
Big machines. Nice.
We have to finish the podcast, but because I have some activation.
You want to go and play some paddle?
Paddle. But
wait,
do you have anything?
You're gonna play paddle, but you didn't even ask me. What kind of brother are you?
I have a lot of people that wants to play paddle, and you suck.
Wait, are you gonna play with the good ones?
No. But it's couple paddle. I can't bring you with me.
Yeah, but I can be your other half.
No, I have the other half. I have a girlfriend. What?
You can be a cheerleader, right?
Yeah.
Get him some pom-poms, you know?
Pom-poms.
Yeah. But do you have anything else you want to...
Any plugs? Any social media or anything you want to...
Running club?
No, I just appreciate the time. I'm just grateful to be here. So it's nice. Do you know, this is just like putting myself in a position that I've never been put in before. So why not? Like,
how do you feel about it? Do you feel a little bit more relaxed?
Yeah, for sure. You know, at the start of this one, you say you could feel this tension. Yeah, I could feel it because I had the tension of this anxiety. Like the heart was bam, bam, bam. So it disappeared.
Maybe we should actually have that every time, like 20 minutes earlier.
You should have that to chat, just as long as you don't get all the... We can bring it up. The information that we had before, we had a good chat. And
it was good. Do you know what I mean?
But we want to have you back on sometime in the future if you want to chat about it.
We go.
Because it's so much information that you can't really get it out in like 1.5 hours.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
It's good times.
Many subjects.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
We have a lot of people that's going through journeys right now.
Yeah.
That weight loss journeys. We have the guy Alex is going to start training on the gym. I'm moving to Fjellbona, and we're going to start training and keeping check on the diet, and he's going to try to lose weight.
Yeah, cool.
So it's fun.
Yeah, I need to lose weight too. I need to, man.
Chop the monkey.
98. I went from 79 kilos to 98.3.
If you look at the early podcasts, he's in good shape.
Yeah.
Chunky a little bit, but it's okay.
But since September, I've put on fucking 11, 12 kilos. You know, I've been indulging.
It looks good on you.
Yeah, for sure. But I cannot keep at this 98 kilos. I've not been in 98 kilos in years. Yeah. It's tough to stay there.
Yeah.
For you, yeah.
For me, for sure. Taller. But now I'm 111. I'm moving up to 112. Wow. After McDonald's when I leave here.
From April, from April to now, 20 kilos. Wow.
Yeah. It comes quick.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Thank you, mate. Do you have anything more you want to go out on?
Just wish everyone a beautiful life. That's it, innit? Stay blessed.
Yeah, and Merry Christmas.
Sweet. Merry Christmas. Have a very merry holiday. Subscribe. Put a comment in whatever you fancy. And yeah.
Have a good one, people.
Thank you for coming.
Cheers.
Peace.